it's Happymailqueen. I'm back with a haul video, and it's a big item purchase like I had mentioned in one of my videos, and I actually did this video initially, but I had trouble with the item, and anyway I scrapped that video. So we are kind of redoing this. Okay, so I thought we'd do an unboxing of the button press, which is the button maker by We Are Memory Keepers. I had gotten mine from scrapbook.com, and I was totally enabled by my BFF Erica, who is part of the American Craft design team. And she showed this machine and she did a demo, so I'll make sure I link her video in the description box. But you guys, this is actually my replacement button press. I had initially purchased it and I played with it. I was missing some parts. I was missing the medium-sized buttons, but no worries. I had contacted scrapbook.com. Can I just say they have a pretty excellent support team. And I want to give a shout out actually to Amber. She was the one that corrected the problem. You know, I didn't have to wait that long because it was over the weekend when I had played with this. And anyway, she fixed the problem, sent me a replacement, and it was quick. And thank you so much, Amber. I was stressing a little bit there, and you just made everything so much better. So let's go ahead and open this. Okay, so this is the bundle, so it does include all the sizes of the inserts. So you have the small press insert, which creates 25 millimeter, which is about a 1 inch. It's 0.98 inches. The medium press insert allows you to create a 37 millimeter inch button, which is about 1.45 inch. The large is 2.25, so it's about 2 1/4, 58 millimeters. And then it comes with the dies that cuts the 3 sizes, and then you get the buttons. So they give you enough pieces to make 10 small buttons for each size. And I was missing just the shell of the medium-sized one, so I couldn't play with the medium-sized. I initially had trouble, like some of you might have had with the large buttons initially, but then I got it to work, and it was making it beautifully afterwards. So no issues with the big one. My main issue was actually with the small one, and the whole reason I got this button press was mainly for the smaller sizes. However, I did like the variety of sizes because for my kids, and they did want to make some buttons, I wanted the larger ones for my kids, because you know they don't craft and you know they don't make embellishments. So this is the small, this is the medium, and this is the large. I thought we'd go ahead and try to do this quickly. I hope I can do it quickly. It also comes with these foam adhesives that you can put in the back. So the bundle only comes with the pins. However, as you know, they have other kits, like a ribbon kit, what else was there? I think I saw a paper clip. I saw, oh my gosh, they just have so many keychain. I mean, there's just a lot, and so that is why I really wanted to get this one. And it's pretty sturdy. It is a pretty sturdy machine. I didn't think it was going to be this sturdy, but it's pretty heavy. And the only kind of assembly that you need to do is actually to screw this on top here, which is the handle. And then you put your inserts, whatever size you want to create, and then you're ready to go. So it's kind of nice that they give you lots of buttons to play with. So we are going to try this again. Now, bear with me, y'all, bear with me. I tried this a few days ago, so hopefully I remember. But I will, I'm going to really concentrate. Okay, so first you're going to have to put your, I guess what you would call your cutting plate. And remember, this part swivels, so you want to put your cutting plate down, okay? And then you want this up here, and it is magnetic, so it should just pop in there, just like that. Easy peasy. And the main thing, this is the main thing, is once you put your, you know, your material here, the main thing is really lining up these two arrows. I mean, yeah, when you put it back here, but also lining up the plates, and you'll see in a minute the plates with the arrows here. Okay, that is key to creating a successful button. All right, so let's go ahead and cut the small one. Now I already have a piece that I just roughly cut it, and what I do is size it with this acetate for the small button. Okay, just roughly cut it for now. Okay, so it fits on your plate here, so you don't have anything, you know, over the, you know, like hanging over, because you're rotating this back and forth. You don't want anything hanging over your plate. Now we're gonna take our cutters, so line it up. So it's really better to do this kind of standing up because you can line this better. So you want to just center it as best as you can. And let me see, I'm gonna put it a little bit closer to me, and then I'll put it down. I don't mind that it cuts the okay, I think that's okay. Okay, just center it as best as you can. Try to keep it in the center, okay, because that's important. And then all you have to do is to put it there, and we're gonna cut. So we're gonna just, you're gonna kind of hear a little something. And what Erica did on her demonstration was she just rotated the base just a tad, just to make sure that that fully cuts all the areas. And I'm pretty sure it did, because this is a small one. This one is usually pretty good. So did it cut it? Yes. Okay, so there you go. All right, so since we have the cutter, I think we're gonna cut this. Since I have the cutter here first, I think that's the easiest, then I'll go smoother. Okay, then what Erica did was she put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this, just so this thing doesn't move. Okay, because now we're gonna go ahead and put, I'm just gonna cut the large one right now, but we'll go back to the medium. Okay, all right, so we're gonna center this again, and I think that's pretty centered. Let me see. God, this is gonna be so beautiful right here. It's just such a pretty button. I hope it's centered. Sometimes I can't center it quite right. I think I'm gonna move this a little bit to the right. I feel like it's not quite centered. The main thing is take your time when you're doing this. You don't want to rush it, because I don't know why I'm pressing there. You don't want to rush it because you know, you want it to come out right. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this just a little bit closer to me so I can. Okay, I'm gonna rotate again, just the base. And I did hear a little something something. If you have a die, you can also use a die that's equivalent to the size of this. I'm not gonna lie, you do have to press a little hard because it is a pretty big die. Okay, so I'm hoping that, okay, I heard it again there. I just want to make sure. All right, guys, so hopefully it completely cut it. And it did. Now this part is a little, you know, that was my bad though, because I moved it. I think it was centered and then I moved it, but no worries. Okay, so now that we have that cut, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and we're gonna go ahead and place our small inserts. Okay, so this is, and it tells you top or bottom. So this is the top. We're gonna go ahead and put this at the top. It should just slide in there, and I'm sorry, let's bring it back. And this is, it should just line up. We're gonna be doing A, so let's line up A. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so let's do the button. So first we're gonna take the small button. Okay, so just go ahead and put that as best as you can. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this little guy. And then we're gonna put the mylar sheet. Okay, and we are gonna set this to A. Now, go ahead and rotate here. Line it up with that arrow again to A. Both top and bottom has to be at A, okay? So let's go ahead and press. And you're gonna really hear this one. This one is, because it takes up the button. It goes from bottom to top. And as you can see, it disappeared. It took the button. Now, this is the part that I was really struggling with, is getting the back to stay. So I took the pin out. We're gonna put this here, that way, okay? It's like upside down because the button is up here now. So main thing is, again, you have to change your setting to B now because we're doing the bottom now. Okay, and it lines up right here, B and B, lining up with the arrows. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it closer to me because I really want to do this right. And here we go. Wish me luck. Press. And I hope I was strong enough. Okay, so there's my button. I really think I need to be just a tad stronger, but it's there. It's not perfect. A little bit of wrinkly here, and I think it just has to do with the way I'm pressing it. As you can see, this part is pretty pressed down. This part, however, not quite, okay? But I think that's probably my, you know, I just wasn't strong enough. Okay, now I really, really want to test the medium. So, not too bad. Let's go ahead and do the medium. So, one more. The reason I didn't cut the medium is because I already pre-cut it. So the top, again, we're gonna put the top there, and we're gonna put the base here. And so you heard that, it locked. I don't know why I didn't hear the locking mechanism last time, but it was locked. It turned out okay. All right, so then let's do the medium because that's the one I was super excited about making. Okay, so there's the medium. I'm gonna put, and then I'm gonna put my mylar. Whoops. Okay. We're gonna rotate this back. Okay, now we're gonna set it to A. Remember, we're doing A because we're starting over again here. Okay, I'm gonna just put it a little bit closer to me. Well, it looks like it's lined up. Okay, so now A with A. I'm gonna go ahead and punch it. Okay, and you heard that big thud there. That means it did get it. Button is now on the top. I'm gonna take this here, and this is the part that always scares me. It's because I'm just not strong enough. Okay, and we're gonna put it on B. Set it on B. Set it on B. I'm gonna put it really close to me, guys, because I really want this to work. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make sure it's really pressed. Okay, that's all I can press, honestly. And look at that. You can pop it out. Oh my God. I'm so happy. The medium one's working. Medium one worked perfectly. Perfectly. I love it. Okay, we're gonna do one more because I want to make sure everything works, right? We have to make sure everything works. And we already tested it. We already cut our piece right here, right? So let's go ahead. Oops, where's my large? Okay, so base. Make sure it locks. Base. Make sure it locks. Okay, and then button. Oh gosh, I'm excited about this one. Now this one, since I'm actually gonna keep the pin on here, I'll show you later when we do this. We do have to kind of make sure that pin lands in the right spot. Where is my mylar? Make sure it's clean. There's my mylar. Oh, hold on, I have little scragglies. My mylar is there. Again, I didn't have any issues with the large, so I shouldn't have any. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and press. I'm gonna stay seated this time because I think for this part it works pretty well. It's probably just the cutting part that is, and it took it. The cutting part, and also when you're, you know, lining this up. Okay, so, okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I line this up. Let's see, like this. So I'm gonna, you're supposed to kind of pay attention to your horizontal line here. There's like a little, not notch, but a little line there. I think that's how you're supposed to line it up. So hopefully I did that right. I think I'm gonna rotate it the other way. Always super nervous about this part, but okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, it's face down. Okay, the pin is on the bottom. I'm gonna bring it a little closer just because, you know, this is the harder part. Okay, let's do it. And no. Okay, this one didn't quite come out. A little short here, little short. So I wonder if I can just try to put it back in there. Put it on A. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but let's put our base back. And it didn't warp this, so I think I'm okay to go ahead and try again. All right, so let's go ahead and try again. Make sure you set it to B and B. And I'm gonna go a little bit closer this time. I wasn't like too close. B and B. And I did hear it, you guys. And like I said, I didn't really have that much trouble. Ah. Yes, I just didn't press hard enough. And there you go. So yes, you do have to kind of press hard on it, but it does work. All right, so yay, I'm now happy. Anyway, I'm mostly going to be using these small ones, so you know, I won't have too many issues with this one. I'll have my kids do this one and I'll have them do it for me. But look how pretty that is. Did that not come out super straight and perfect? Even though I made a boo-boo. Okay, this one, I don't know if I could have fixed it. You know, I don't know, maybe I can put it back in there. I'm afraid to, but we could always try to, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I can still use it. And plus, I'm just gonna, you know, go ahead and put probably one of the adhesives right here and just put it in there and add it to a project. It's still really cute. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So yay, yay, yay. I'm very happy now. So thank you so much, scrapbook.com, for the excellent service. I'm gonna say it doesn't come out like perfectly, and you do kind of have to press a little bit harder. So it, you know, I mean, I do have a little arthritis, just a little bit. It's not that bad, but it's a little bit of work. But if you have someone helping you to just do the pressing part, the hard part is really that last bit where when you're attaching the back. That one takes a little more effort, and when you're cutting it. But the cutting is not an issue for me because I have lots of dies, and you can just measure this and cut it with your dies or your, you know, Cricut. And I'll tell you, the cutting die here is about 1 3/8. 1 3/8. The medium, the diameter is roughly, okay, roughly 1 7/8. It's kind of between 1 7/8 and 2 inches. Okay, it's like kind of in the middle. And then I think when I pre-cut it with my machine, with my Cricut, I think I did 1 7/8. And it worked fine, as you can see. My button came out fine. And then the large, you can cut it with your Cricut at 2 3/4, it looks like. So hopefully that helps you guys. And I still do like this, the fact that you do have a variety of sizes. You know, it is a little harder to press. So, you know, you got to consider that. So they do still need to do some tweaking, but for the most part, I'm happy with it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this unboxing and review helpful to you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.